What is up, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. It's 12th Console here, aka Sam, and today we're playing Serenity Eternal. This, I believe, is like episode, 4, I think. I'm hoping. I could be completely and utterly wrong, but I think it's like 4. We have a lot planned for today. It should be really good. So if you remember, last episode, if you haven't seen that, you should definitely go and check it out. But last episode, we made this little power gen system, which is really great. It basically auto-harvests this wheat in here, which is all 10-10-10 from Agricraft, which is amazing. It chucks it all into here. And it makes toast, from Dungeon Tactics, and then that goes into here, and we create power. Yeah, 56 arithmetic times 4. Obviously, we've got 224 going, which is really awesome. 224 arithmetic is pretty good. But we want to upgrade this. We want it to get it faster. You know, faster, more powerful. We want to get a quarry going soon, so we're going to definitely need that to be bigger and better. So, in terms of doing that, we've got a few things to do today. There's also some things that are not related to the power gen system, but I do want to get them done. So, we're going to start with the power gen system. So the first thing we need, guys, is a resonator. So a resonator is made with 2 redstone, 5 iron, a resonating redstone crystal, and a coal block, or a block of coal, whatever. So we need to make this, guys. So luckily, last episode, we made this lovely automated inventory system, which means we can literally just put the recipes in, get them done automatically, which is honestly so good, guys. Like, it is so amazing. I'm so glad we got it done, because it just makes everything so much easier. We're going to also want a manual mill, which are made nice and interestingly, with 4 redstone torches, which we need 3 more, yeah, that's essentially it, really. It's nice and easy. And what you now do is you want to, what are we missing out on? Polished stone. So you need a bit of this, so we need a bit of stone bricks, which means we need more of them. So we get a bit of stone, basically. The main thing of this is this. You do that into stone bricks, then you turn these stone bricks into polished stone. And then we can make the manual mill, and then we use this polished stone in a resonator to give us stone burn, which is really cool. And you can do loads of different things, apparently, with the painting machine, which I did not know. Or with the resonator, I mean, which I had no idea. Unless it means painting things. Yes, I think it means painting things. Okay, so stone burn, polished stone goes into stone burn, block of quartz goes into quartz burn, which I have no idea what that's used for, rainbow stone, lunar reactive dust, red coal, which is pretty cool. It boosts fuel efficiency with additional GP up to 700%, which is mental, and upgrade bases. Yeah, so you can do a lot of things with him. He's pretty cool. But let's get him sit down and see what we can do with him. So if we put him right here in the corner, and we chuck some stone burn in him, and we get the manual mill out, all we got to do is basically just hold right click on this. This will produce power, and every 15 power, it will, or every 8, sorry, it will make a stone burn, which is really good. And then what we want to do is we're going to go for the my guy's also clicking, awesome. We're going to go for the water mill, which we need 6 stone burn all in total. So we're going to need, what, like, a decent amount of right-clicking going, right? And once we've got 6 stone burn, we can make a water mill, and that'll basically be automated power for us. We don't have to spam right-click on this. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to sit here for a while, spam right-click, get a bunch of stone burn, and I'll see you guys in a second. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. If you are enjoying it, make sure you give it a like and subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you get notified when we make another video. Peace out, dudes. See you in a bit. Dudes and gals, I don't mean just, yeah, peeps. Okay, welcome back, guys. Not too much longer later, we're back with 18 stone burn, which is brilliant because it means we can make our water mill, which is great. So, as you can see, these guys need 2 redstone gears each, which means we need a total of 8 sticks for each one, and we're going to make 4 of these guys. We're going to make 3 to start off with, apparently. In fact, I'm going to manual mill a bit more stone burn. I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, here we are with officially enough stone burn to make 4 water mills. Okay, so, like I said, we need 2 gears each. That's a total of 8 gears, sorry. So 8 of these torches each. We need 4 of them, also we need 32 torches. So we've got a few to make. So let's make them. Apparently we run out of sticks, which is absolutely fine. Let's get some wood and do a couple of stacks of that, right? And then let's just go. There you go, and do that, and that should be good for the sticks front. So we need, what was it? How many do we need of these? What was it? 2 for each one, and so 8 sticks, so 32 sticks. Oh, 32 redstone torches. Right, so let's get them. 32 redstone torches. And once we've got those guys, there we go, beautiful. We can then make these, which is brilliant. So we just need to actually put these in there, because for some reason it doesn't pull them out of your inventory. Really odd, but there you go. And then we can chuck them in there, and we can just go boom, right? Apparently it's only going to do 1, because we've got the stone burn here. There we go. Beautiful, so that is 4 watermills, which is amazing. I'm going to get some water quickly, and we're going to run down into the basement, and we're going to build a setup that's going to produce us grid power, which would be nice. Okay, so we've got a little bit of space dug out, which is great. There was just something I quickly wanted to say before we did it. So obviously, we're doing this today, the applied energy extra utilities to watermills and stuff, but there is other things I want to do today. If we have time, I want to get what's it called, this guy, inventory, no, not inventory isolator. What is you? What do you do? Oh yeah, it was inventory isolator. A phytogenic isolator. Why does it say inventory? Anyway, phytogenic insulator. Basically, what this does is it grows plants. So if you look at the ender lily, we do have 1 seed of this, but they're very, very rare to get. If you put him in a phytogenic insulator, you get an ender pearl guaranteed, and then you also get an 100% chance for another ender lily seed, which is really cool. And then you can use these guys. I think you can. I don't know what you can do with them. But like, is there anything you can do with them? I don't think so. No. But anyway, it just gives you more of them, basically, which is kind of cool. But yeah, the main thing is, obviously, to get ender pearls, so that's what we're going to try and get done today. And then if we've got time, I also want to get an empowerer done, because, obviously, we need that for fortune upgrades and all that kind of stuff. So, we'll see what we can do. So, I'm going to speed away with this. So, what I'm going to do, guys, is we put the infinite water source down here. Obviously, this will give us infinite water. And then the watermills are placed, like, pretty coolly. So, basically, if we put one of these guys here, in this area here, and what we do is, let's get rid of this iron, because, you know, get all the resources we can get, right? Let's block that all up. If we put one water mill down there, and we put a water source there, and a water source there, he will be producing 16 power, 16 grid power, which is obviously really, really good. That's obviously what we want him to produce, which is great. I'm not sure if we put one directly here, it'll work straight away, as in it won't, it will actually do its thing. I'm not sure whether it will. So let's get a bit more water and see if it exactly goes to 16. So that would be 14, right? And then 11. So this is what I mean. It doesn't quite work. So we're going to get rid of him, basically. And I'm going to pick up these water sources that I put down. Of course, that didn't work, because they're infinite by this point. So if we put that there, and we do another water mill sort of here, and we just have a little row of them running, I'm going to set up all 4 of them, sorry, and I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, guys, so they're all set up, which is brilliant. They're now producing 16 grid power each. If we look on one of them, it will say we now have 64 grid power total being produced, which is obviously really, really, really good. That means we can get ourselves some speed upgrades, which is going to be really, really, really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump up here, and I'm going to chuck this iron in our little oil processing thing. The reason why I use this is because we have flint in there, so it actually works a little bit better. Get rid of that bauxite dust, because apparently I should have put that in there. Silly me. And what I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to have a look at these speed upgrades. So the things I want to make are these things here. They require grid power. They'll basically speed up our culinary generators, which will be really, really, really good for us. It means we can produce, obviously, more power. And they use 1 GP. Which is, I thought they used a lot more than that, but fair dues, 1 GP. So what we want, obviously we've got 4 culinary generators over there. You can have 4 in each machine, so we're going to want 16 of these guys. So in order to make that, that'll be 16 gold, 16 upgrade bases, which is 16 of these gold pressure plates. So if we go onto, and we actually bookmark these speed upgrades, right? That'll be a wise idea. And we go, boom, to bookmark it, just click A, guys, and then we look onto these guys, upgrade bases. We need, so all in total, 16 of these guys, so we need 16 weighted pressure plates. So let's make them. Not too hard to make, just a bunch of gold, really. There we go. We're going to need 16 blocks of redstone, that's the expensive part. But we still got enough, which is nice. And then we're going to want, obviously, 16 pieces of gold itself, which is not too bad. So, we just do a little search in here for the old good, because obviously that's, you know, what we call gold these days, good. We lob that guy's in there, and what we're going to do is I'm going to lob this in the resonator, get him going, and we should be good to go. So I'm going to get back to you guys once this is all processed, and I'll see you then. Stay tuned, guys. Thank you very much for watching this part, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy the rest of it. Okay, everybody, welcome back. So we've made the rest of the upgrade bases, which is brilliant. I also put 4 in here, just to let you guys know, so that he's a lot faster, which is great. So if we now make these guys, right, and we can just chuck them in there, we can chuck them all in there, and he'll just use them to make it, which is good. So they can only go in stacks of 4. So yeah, a quick little thing, guys. There is loads of ways to produce grid power, by the way. There's not just water mills. There's all this stuff down here, right? So there's lava mills, water mills, wind mills, fire mill, obviously creative mills, creative only, dragon egg mill, which is the best thing, obviously, but you need dragon eggs. So there's loads of ways to produce grid power. The thing is if I show you this, So obviously we put our watermills down. I was going to put loads more down. I probably still will. But as we look at them now, they've got an efficiency loss of 11%, as you can see. So they're only producing 14.22 now. And the reason being is when because obviously watermills were like the best and everyone was using them, I guess he put an efficiency rating on them. So if you produce 0 to 64 GP, they're free with watermills. If you do 64 to 128, it's 33% loss. Yeah, so we're losing, obviously, a lot of GP by using these. So we're going to need to differentiate our power. And if we put these all in our guys, I don't think we're going to have enough grid power to run the whole system. If we currently sort of hold these in our hand, it might show us. No, maybe not. Okay, so if we chuck them in the machine, right, he'll produce a lot more, but I don't think we'll have enough grid power to run the whole system properly, which is a little bit suckish. So in order to get ourselves enough, we're going to need to make more ways of producing grid power. So the best ways are things like this. You've got the fire mill, which is good, generates grid power when placed next to fire. You've got the lava mill, which is this guy here, which again he generates stuff when next to lava. You've got the windmill, which is pretty cool. To be fair, he just produces power if he's near the wind. It doesn't produce a lot, but you know, it's just standard power, just sits there. Some ones that are good are just these. They just sit on the roof, but again they take lapis, a bit more expensive. So the one we're really probably going to go for is just going to be lava ones. We're going to get like, we can produce up to 200 GP with these. We can literally have like 50 of these before we start losing any power. So I would like to produce a lot of these. The only problem is we're suffering now on gold. We literally have 1 ingot left. So I'm not going to do any more today, but they are in there. They will produce or burn those things down a lot quicker, producing us a little bit more power. So that's nice. That's the first part of the episode done. I hope you have enjoyed it. Now, guys, we're going to move ourselves on to... I was thinking about this, and I think we're going to go with the photogenic insulator first, and we can always do this one afterwards. It won't take long. I wanted to get into Britannia as well, but we're not going to do that straight away. Yeah, we can always get into the Empower and Display stand limit. So I'm going to get ready, guys. I will see you in a second. Just a quick thing. Good to see we're using power now, and this thing isn't going down at all. So our machine out there is doing its job, which is great. Thought I'd just put that out there, or it could also be this guy. See you in a bit, guys. Okay, welcome back everybody. So what I've done between clips, I've made myself a fluid transposer, which is made like this, and a magma crucible, which is made like this. And basically what these two can do is they can make fluid stuff and infuse things with fluids, which is great. Because for the photogenic insulator we need lumium. For lumium we need a bucket of glowstone stuff for the blend. So yeah, in order to get that you have to have a magma crucible to melt the stuff, and then you have a liquid transposer to fill the bucket. So yeah, not too bad. That is something we have to do. So what I wanted to also get done quickly is I wanted to get an inventory remote, so I can use the inventory, the storage system at a distance, which is obviously really, really good. In order to make one, that's the advanced one. We're not going to make that, obviously. That's a bit too ridiculous. You've got this one, which is also ridiculous. This is only obviously for use in the overworld, and then you've got this one, which is without crafting from unlimited distance. So I guess this one can craft and this one doesn't. Interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to use probably we're going to make this one, and then we're going to upgrade him later on. So if we do U, it's going to say, what do we need? We need a storage block thingy, which means we need some of U. Nice, luckily we have enough. Good, good, good. And then we want to make U. You can go back in there, and then we want U, right? And that should give us one of U, which means we can use this from a limited distance. We can't craft with this thing, but it does mean we can use it. So what we have to do, I think we have to shift right click on U. Yeah, now he's linked. Beautiful. That is amazing. So now it means we can use our inventory system from wherever we are in the world, which is great because it was driving me potty. So yeah, I'm really happy about this. It means also I can chuck all my stuff in here when I'm mining, so I don't actually need a bag anymore. But obviously I will keep one for inventory processing and stuff. But yeah, really, really, really useful. Really, really cool. Anyways, so guys, we've got these two machines. What we're going to do is we're going to put them down, and I'm going to have to make some lumium. So I'm obviously going to make that off camera. I'm not going to make you guys watch that, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So I will see you guys in a little bit of time. See you in a bit, guys. Okay, so considering the type of machine it is, I really thought this would be harder to make. It's actually really easy. Once you make the lumium, it's just dead easy blocks. So we do have a photogenic insulator now, which is amazing. So if we get ourselves another hardened energy flux mabob, and we put him down here, right, we can then obviously chuck this guy on power, which would be really good, and then we can use him to make ender pearls. So basically, he's going to charge up, and what you need to do the ender lilies is you need fluxed phyto grow. Fluxed phyto grow is a little bit interesting to do. All it is rich phyto grow in the energetic infuser, and rich phyto grow is sawdust, saltpeter, and rich slag. So in order we should have saltpeter, I believe, and we may have rich slag, we may not. We might have to actually just make some of that, but that's fine. So if we look into, we go over to the storage thing and we sort of try and shift click this, it will tell us what we have and what we don't have. I wouldn't imagine we have any rich slag, if I'm honest with you. No, we don't have anything that we need. Okay, so that's fine. So rich slag is made in a couple of ways. If we have a quick flick through here, we'll be able to see. So basically, the best way is to combine it with ores, and you'll get it. So you just combine sand and ore, and you get a 5% chance to get rich slag. The best percent chance, I believe, is cinnabar. But I don't think it's that recipe there. We've got cinnabar there, 5% there, 5% there. We're either looking for a really good, obviously a really good rate, or just a really cheap recipe. It doesn't really matter which one, to be honest with you. So if we can find one of them, that'd be great. We've got that one there, which is cinnabar and promethium. No. Sand and lead. Again, these are all 5% chances. So really what you want to do is when you do your ores next, you just want to let the sagmol do them. Because obviously if he still doubles your ore, and you get the actual, like, you can get a piece of rich slag. So we could obviously chuck a lot of redstone here, to be honest, which would be kind of fine. We've got probably a lot of redstone ore left, which is cool. So I think you can do that with any ore. I think we can get like diamond, anything. So we can do that because we've got a load of ores. So that's definitely a possibility. But yeah, any metal looks like we can do it in the thingy, and we'll get rich slag, which is probably something we're going to want to do. I don't know if it works with iron and stuff, but I'd assume it does because tin's in there and everything, right? So I'd assume it does. But yeah, I think the best bet that we're going to do is we're going to have to go ore. I don't know if it works with coal, because we don't have very much coal, do we? No. I would like it if it works with coal. So let's have a test. Let's grab a stack of you and a stack of you. If we chuck you into the thingy, or we have a look at you, right? And we look on recipes. No, it doesn't work with him. Okay, it is only with the redstone, which is kind of suckish. So if we look at you, you will obviously tell us that we can do you, which would be nice. Did we press R or did we press U on that coal? I thought we may have pressed R. Bit stupid. Usage. Yeah, that's better. We definitely didn't get all this stuff last time. Okay, there is, it doesn't look like, though, there is any, induction furnace, which kind of sucks. It doesn't look like I can do it anyway. It doesn't look like it. Anyway, okay, so that's fine. So I think redstone is going to be the way. So we're going to chuck it in there with a piece of redstone. What was it? It gives us 8 anyway. So it doesn't give us a ton of stuff anyway. So it's not like a bad thing for us to do. So, you know, that's fine. Yeah, like 8 redstone per one. So I'm going to leave that going. I'm going to get back to you guys in a second. And we should be good then. See you in a bit. Okay, so a tiny little bit later, guys, we've got ourselves some rich slag, which is good. We only need, like, a very little amount. We're not going to do a load of these. I can just obviously do the rest of it off camera. So we need niter or saltpeter. Problem with that is I don't think we have any of that kind of stuff. I don't think we have saltpeter or niter, which is kind of odd. I do think we have the ores of it. We do. Salt ore. We don't have saltpeter. How do we get saltpeter, huh? That's a question. Thermal foundation. Niter is got from, just sifting, pulverizing sandstone. Okay, not too bad. And it was something easy. I can remember what it was. So, I don't know if you can do anything sandstone. Can you do anything sandstone? Smooth sandstone. There's sandstone. Sandstone there. Sandstone there. Yeah, sandstone. Okay, cool. So we're going to make a bunch of sandstone. I don't even remember how to make sandstone. Is it just 4 stone? Or was that changed in modded because it was too easy? No, it is just 4 sand. Beautiful. Okay. Let's do like a stack of that and just get a stack of niter. I think that'll probably be a good idea, right? I'm going to leave you in the pulverizer, and again, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go off camera, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a second. I don't really know why I'm going off, because the next step to do this is sawmill, and the sawmill is made like that, so I'm going to make him off camera, and after that, I'll be back. So yeah, just this recipe. See you in a bit, guys. So a little bit of time has passed, people, and we are officially ready to make ourselves the Phyto grow, which is great. I was also looking at ways to get the rich stuff, this stuff here, right? Which is the saltpeter and all this kind of stuff. So would need this. We'd need pulverized coal. To be fair, do we have salt? We can use niter here. Oh, we're gonna do it this way. We're not even gonna use the lemon. The sword does then. We're just gonna use pulverized coal. Okay, that changes everything. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, so we're back having pulverized some coal, which is great. We can use sawdust for other things, that's no problem. We're going to make a bunch of this. Apparently, we're missing, what does it say, pulverized coal? Which we're definitely not, I've just chucked it all in there. It'd be good if I read the screen, it says pulverized charcoal. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, and again, we're back, and we can make ourselves this stuff now, right? As much as we can, a stack of it, that's fine. We can always come back and make more, but what we want to do now is get the ender lily seed out of here, and this guy should mean we can now make ourselves some ender pearls. So if I chuck him in there with you and you, and I think it needs water, right? If I'm not 100% mistaken. If we go in uses on you, photogenic insulator, yeah, a little bit of water, so that's fine to automate. I'm going to automate that, and I'll be 2 seconds, guys. Okay guys, so we're back, and obviously I missed out a step when to charge up the Phyto grow, but I've done that, and it takes ages to charge, guys. It really takes ages to charge, and it looks like obviously it takes ages to produce the stuff as well, but it will produce ender pearls now. It's got everything it needs. It's got 4,000 millibuckets of water, which it needs per one. It's got the ender lily, it's got the flux Phyto grow. It is officially using power, so it is officially on. So, what I'm going to do, guys, is between episodes, I'm going to make ourselves one of these things here. It is a aqueous accumulator. It's basically a block that just produces water infinitely. Stick them on the back of this guy so he always has water. I do have the sink here, which obviously I can like myself manually put water in, but obviously we don't want to be doing that for ages. It won't be fun. Yeah, so what we are going to still do one more thing today, because I need to get it done. It will be really good for me for progression off camera, so I'm going to get that done, and I'll get back to you in 2 seconds. Okay, welcome everybody back. Yeah, that didn't really make much sense. Anyway, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to make ourselves the power and the display stand. So display stands, we need 5 of them, because each one, like this guy needs one as well, so 4 plus the 1. So 5 of them, beautiful, and then one of them will obviously turn into an empowerer, which will be nice. Apparently we're not actually missing this, I don't think. I think we might be missing the Estonia, yes we are, but we're not missing the battery. It just doesn't go in because it says it can be charged or not charged, so the machine doesn't know which MBT data tag to use. MBT, if I can say it right. So yeah, that's why it doesn't work. But you in there, there's the empowerer. Beautiful. This guy is set up very, very easily, really. We've also got a recipe to do with him in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some hardened conduits ready, and I'll meet you guys downstairs. Okay guys, so welcome back. So I've got this all set up. This is all looking good. This is how the thing needs to be set up, the display stands and that kind of thing. So the display stands go on the corners like this. They do take power, as you can see. They're going to charge up, which is nice. And then in the middle, which is where this other quartz block is, that's where the little display stand goes. Now he doesn't need power. He is completely, you know, like self-sufficient. Obviously, this guy, this looks doesn't look great. Obviously, the build, like, these are all the things. I'm going to tie this all up, like, between episodes, but at the moment, it's fine. And then he's going to go here. So we're going to do one recipe with him, just show you how it works, and that should be good. So what we're going to do is we're going to infuse a diamond time block, which is just diamond, through the atomic reconstructor, with a bit of empowering, and he's going to turn into an empowered diamond time block, which is great. And the reason why I'm making that is for the fortune upgrade for the drill. Then I'm going to make fortune too, but I'm going to do this off camera on the stream. So if you guys aren't watching the streams, make sure you do hit the bell notification. You get notified every time we go live, including on a stream, which is great, and on uploads. Yeah. Other than that, I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, do make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. It's awesome. We're at 609 subscribers currently as I'm recording this. Hopefully we can go higher and we can get to 1k. That'd be great. Other than that, I hope you have enjoyed it. I will see you next time. Thank you very much, guys. It's been brilliant. And yeah, if you're not already part of the Discord group, make sure you join that. I'll see you in a little bit, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.